Hey YouTube, what's up? It's John Willie77. It's I don't even know what today is. October 19th, 2010. And this is one of my video blogs for my Lapband journey, pre-op style. So I'm still pre-op. Technically on my second month of pre-op, but I went to my surgeon yesterday for an appointment as part of my 6 months for my insurance, and I was talking to one of the office staff who, they're incredible. If you're in Phoenix and you're getting Lapband surgery, Dr. Simpson's office is amazing, and they're just all just amazing to work with, and a lot of them are banded, which makes it even cooler because they know what we're going through and they know the emotions that we have and everything like that. So but I was talking to one of the staff, and she told me, or she asked me what visit this was, and I said number 3. And I said I have 4 months left, and she goes, no, you have 3 months left. And I go, no, technically that first one was the start of my first month, right? And she goes, nope. She goes, the way it works is that they're going to count that as your first month. So assuming she's right, which she does these every day, that's awesome. That means technically in January, about January 14th, they can submit to my insurance for approval. So I'm hoping that maybe by the beginning of February, mid-February, I can have the surgery, which is a crazy busy time for me because it's the beginning of spring training and a ton of photo shoots that we have. And but luckily for us, we're moving up here to Scottsdale from Tucson, so it's going to be much easier than having to make the drive down. It's only a 20-minute drive over there, so I think I can work it based on how some of you all have felt after your surgery. Only 2 to 5 days based on how it went. So I'm pretty excited about it. Still haven't found out if we're going to Taiwan yet to play a couple games there to open the season, but I think I can do it regardless of whether or not we're going to Taiwan. And I think we can, I can do shakes and go on a liquid diet if I need to, bring my own stuff. So I'm excited about that. I know some of you have traveled. If any of you have traveled overseas, I'd love to hear about any of your experiences with that and how that went with the band. So anyway, watching The Biggest Loser, Biggest Loser right now, always pretty inspirational, and kind of thought, like, what would happen if a Biggest Loser person, if somebody was on Biggest Loser like Lapband version, let's say they did a Biggest Loser Lapband version, don't steal that idea because it could happen, then would they lose a ton more weight, or would it be fairly the same? Because they're losing a ton of weight anyway, almost more than the body can handle at once, and they're probably eating calories like a Lapband person would. So you think it would even matter? I don't personally, from a physiological standpoint, I don't think it would matter. I think they'd still end up losing the same amount of weight, maybe a bit more, just because if they're snacking, they wouldn't have that urge, because they still have to do stuff on their own. But anyway, side note, I figured I'd inject there. But so I went this past week and got my cpap test, another sleep study, to figure out what cpap strength I need. They call it a titration study. I'm sure many of you have done that before. That was weird, dude. It was a little weird getting to sleep. I took to the machine pretty well, but I'm still sore, like right here and right here where it kind of goes on. So it was pretty weird having that when you open your mouth and just air is flowing out. But I understand the point of it. The medical background helped me quite a bit to deal with that. He scared me a little bit when he first talked to me, like, it's going to fill up your lungs and you may have to force the air out and you may get too much air in your lungs, and so it was interesting, but I didn't have that happen. Fell asleep, the brainstem took over, and I actually probably had one of the better 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep that I've had in a long, long time. I woke up 5 o'clock. They woke me up, and I felt great. I was ready to go. I'm excited about getting the CPAP machine. It's still 10 to 14 days before the doctor reads it and gets it to my primary care physician. So I am waiting until I can make that appointment next week. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about getting that CPAP just so I can sleep. I understand that it's probably going to go away when I lose the weight, and I'm really excited about that too. So that'll be good. It's going to be interesting with the 4-month-old in the house, waking up, 3 or 4 times a night to help my wife with the baby. It's going to be weird, I think, with the CPAP machine on, but I'm hoping it still helps me, sleep better and wake up a little more rested and hit the gym in the morning maybe. I've been really doing well since the last time I talked to y'all on working out. One of my buddies at work who I've talked to you about in previous videos, I have really trained well with. We're going 3 nights a week to LA Fitness, and we have been killing it doing the Body for Life workout. We're sore all the time, and I'm doing the Couch to 5K on top of that after I do my workout. So we're doing well. I gained 1.5 pounds this past month from when I saw my doctor. The interesting thing was I think I was carrying some. I didn't eat great before that. I didn't eat bad, but I had some junk that I shouldn't have had. But it's kind of one of those catch-22s. I'm not trying to change my habits slowly. So if the urge or the craving is hitting me really hard, I am indulging moderately. So, but the interesting thing was I noticed and that my body fat percentage went down quite a bit. I lost almost 3% this past month, which is great. But I've been lifting hard, taking phosphagen, which is a creatine supplement, and taking protein, muscle milk, and I put on lean muscle mass. And the doctor kind of made fun of me, like, "Yeah, you gained weight." And I said, "Well, look at my fat percentage." He goes, "Well, I'll be the judge of that." And he goes, "Oh yeah, you did. You lost fat and you gained muscle mass." So, not much, mind you, but I think that helped. Maybe I lost a couple pounds this month and gained a couple pounds, 2 or 3 pounds of muscle or something like that. I'm hoping, but anyway, I love working out. It's the endorphins, just everything really. I feel so much better after I work out, and I get a lot more done. So anyway, things are going well. Changes at work. Just when you work in sports, that's what happens. And so there's a little stress there, but I'm not really concerned for my, anything on my end. Things are going real well. Some good changes there, but I always stress a little bit about work. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Still trying to catch up on a lot of videos, and I'll keep you guys updated on how things go. So I'm crossing my fingers that in 2 more months I can join the program and get insurance going in 3 more months. So anyway, talk to you soon. See y'all later. Bye-bye.